Don't be a buzzkill.
They trying to pull me out the higher road, but I just put my hands up with my eyes closed. 'Cause I'm a real.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Real Football Picks Week 8. As always, I'm Vinny, and this is my main man, Shane. What's going on, man? I missed you all week. I was doing stuff without you.
I had to go to Green. Before we get into that, let's do our weekly celebratory shot from Pick of the Week and your excellency over the spreads.
To the ladies in Green Bay. And the Cubs.
Pigs in a blanket. Salute.
Before we talk about that, I just like to go over what we do on the show. As always, we go over every game against the spread. We do a pick of the week, 2 picks of the week. Then we do a fantasy football minute and a spatula pick of the week, which is we go against the most public play of the week. Last week, Shane went 7-7 in his picks against the spread. I went 9-5. Shane went 1-0 with his pick against San Diego. He's been hot with that. I went 0-1 with Arizona. You tell me if I should have won or not. The fantasy football, I think we did good on. I don't really know.
We did.
We'll go over it again. And then if you want to win a T-shirt, you got to like, share, and comment below, and do every pick against the spread with the lines we're going to give you. And if you beat one of the hosts this week, you'll win a T-shirt. And that's a nice T-shirt. You can wear it. You can hang it up. You can give it out to people. It's a collector's item. He's got the baby blue this week with the baby blue eyes. And that's that. So like, share, and comment, and win a T-shirt. All right, guys, this week's sponsor is going to be Little Tony's Racing Sportsbook on Flamingo and Sahara. Little Tony's is established in 1982. They've been serving the greater Las Vegas area for over 30 years. They have a very good reputation. You could just go down there and who do you see when you go down to Little Tony's?
I see Bobby D. Go to see Bobby D yourself. Make sure you mention Shane or Vinny's name while you're down there.
We get a thing with that.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
We get our
okay, so we get a little.
okay.
All right. So you see Bobby D. They work on the credit system here. You don't need cash up front. They pay out on Wednesdays. You pay them on Tuesdays. But do me a favor. Just make sure you pay. Make sure you have the money, because if you don't, there could be some problems that develop, and then we don't get involved in that.
I'm just going to go. Yeah. The one stipulation that they had for us to advertise for them, we have to show someone from last week that didn't do
pay.
the right thing.
Yeah, they didn't pay. So here we go.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you should be sorry. Don't fucking do it again and give me the money. You understand? Give me the fucking money. You hear me? You hear me? I gotta come here and bust my balls. Give me the fucking money. I'll give you.
What's up, guys? And now we're going to go over a few games against the spread this week. But first, I want to introduce, it's an honor to have him, by the way. One of the premier handicappers of weekly games against the spread is Richard Radner. Thanks, Rich, for coming down. Appreciate having you.
It's about time you had me on the show.
Well, what can I do when you're in Thailand for 9 months of the year? You don't want to shake his hand? You don't like Shane? Rick goes by Mr. Jai-Alai. He was one of the premier Jai-Alai bettors in the world until they kind of stopped it. And you made a lot of money with that, right?
Well, I mean,
when's the last time you had a real job besides sports betting?
I never had a job. I don't work.
Good for you. And you have a good time in Thailand, don't you?
I have a good time.
Good for you.
I don't plan on ever working. Just bet my plays and you won't have to work.
Oh my God, you're confident motherfucker, ain't you? Alrighty. So now we're going to go over a few games against the spread. First game we're going to go over the Saints at home against the Seahawks. We're using a line of 2.5 this week, so the Saints are plus 2.5 at home. Ricky, who you like?
Oh, I definitely like the
camera,
Saints.
please.
I definitely like the Saints. Okay, the other team was on the field. They played 50 minutes of defense on the field. Drew Brees will pick that team apart, and I think the Saints are going to win the game outright.
Next.
I went with Seattle on this one. I just don't think the Saints have enough.
I like that. I like what you said.
Short,
there.
precise.
I also like the Saints overtime teams that have played 5 quarters and ended in a tie when laying points on the road are 0-7 lifetime. Seattle fits this trend. Not to mention they had a tough game, a real tough bruiser game 2 weeks in a row with Atlanta and Arizona. So I also like the Saints plus 2.5. Me and you agree. That should make you
That's
feel
a winner.
good. Yeah.
No, you said the Saints.
I like the Saints.
Yeah.
Not me and you don't agree.
The right side.
Okay, next. The next game we're going to be going over is the Chargers on the road playing at the Broncos. The Chargers are plus 5.5. Revenge game for Denver. Who do you like, Ricky?
I definitely like Denver. They've got a better defense. They win 83% of the games at home, and also the other team played an overtime game. I favor Denver strongly to win in a blowout.
Next.
I agree. I'm going with Denver as well. I figure by 14.
Okay, you figure by 14. I'm going to take San Diego plus 5.5 in this game, and not because I don't agree with what he said about the overtime. That's a really good trend, but I don't like what I saw out of Denver. I watched that game against Houston this past week, and there was a key fumble in that game by Alfred Little Boy Blue, and that changed the whole momentum of the game. So I'm going to take San Diego plus 5.5, even though I do agree with that trend. But next game we are going over is the Eagles on the road at Dallas. Eagles are plus 4.5 at Dallas. Who do you got, Rick?
Oh, definitely. I love the Eagles. Okay, they got everything going for them. Dallas, when they're favored by 3 or more, in the last 5 years, don't cover. Philadelphia's got a lot of camaraderie to the team. The coach uses all his players. I think Philadelphia wins the game.
How do you feel about the young quarterback?
I love him.
Do you really? What's his name, by the way? What's his name? What's his name?
Mr. Wentz.
Okay, hey.
Nice.
What's his first name?
I don't know.
Shane, who do you got?
I went with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles as well.
Oh, my God.
I don't think they
No,
can
you
cover
did
those.
not.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
I don't think they can cover the spread on this one, Dallas. But I think Philly might win outright.
I'm
actually.
gonna make this a three-peat
Nice.
of burials right here, and I'm gonna take the Eagles plus 4.5 too. But I'm regretting it as I'm speaking right now. What Rick said is true. Dallas is a bad covering team, laying 3 or more at home, and the underdog in the Dallas games has always done well over the last 5 years. So I'm gonna take the Eagles plus 4.5. I hope I don't regret it. Next, we are doing the Monday night game. We got the Minnesota Vikings are at the Bears, and the Bears are plus 6 in this game. It looks like Jay Cutler's going to be back for this one. Who do you got, Ricky?
I definitely like the Bears. Okay, Minnesota's big public. I never like to bet against the biggest public play of the week. Minnesota had covered 19 of the last 22 games, but I don't think they're covering this one. I like the Bears to cover, but
Can you give us a score prediction?
2017 Minnesota.
Wow, you like the under then. Shane, how you feel?
I'm going with the Bears. I don't think I ever go against them, really. I went against them one week and actually won because I think they're...
Houston, when they played Houston.
Yeah, they're
against
terrible.
them, yeah, okay.
But anyway, I like the Bears. I don't think Minnesota is as good as everybody thinks they are.
I also like the Bears. That makes it a trifecta of Lemonville. Bears plus 6 for the same reasons Rick said. Let's go Bears. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it, Bears. All right? Now we're going to do our pick of the week, week 8. Rick, again, nice to have you here all the way from Thailand. Hopefully we could have you on the show for future weeks to come.
What's the capital of Thailand?
What's the capital of Thailand?
Bangkok.
One of the best single game handicappers of the week.
best.
What's your record over the past 20 years?
64% out of 500 plays, 320 winners.
Let's go. How many plays you got this week?
I got two
games
winners this week.
Let's
yes.
go. Let's hear about
All
it.
right. Let's do
Okay,
it.
I love the Saints. I said that before. Seattle was on the field for 46 minutes. They're going to be absolutely exhausted. Drew Brees is going to pick them apart. New Orleans will win this game, and they will win this game.
So you don't
easily.
need no points.
And you don't think that Pete Carroll was smart enough to realize that and maybe rested him a couple
Pete
games?
Carroll's a moron. He played for second down and 1. He was the best running game in football. He lost the Super Bowl himself, single-handedly. Okay,
right about that.
The guy is.
Who's your second pick of the week? Let's
Okay,
go.
the Philadelphia Eagles, like I
Plus
said
4.5.
before, they got camaraderie in the team. The coach uses all the players. Dallas, like I said before, I was favored by 3 or more. They don't cover. I think Philadelphia again will win.
Who's
the
the
game.
starting quarterback of the Eagles, just again? Who's the starting quarterback's name of the Eagles?
Oh my God,
What's the starting quarterback's name of Dallas?
that rookie I can't.
Shane, who you got for your pick of the week?
Pick of the week, the Houston Texans.
I actually like that.
How about that?
Any reason behind that?
Yeah, I got a couple reasons, but
Shane's been hot, guys. He's 2-0 his last 2.
and I believe that Houston's ready for a bounce back game. They're at home. Everyone is.
embarrassed. They got
Everyone.
embarrassed
They got
last
embarrassed. Everyone. Do you see all the announcers talking shit about them?
Yeah.
They're gonna come back and they're gonna win this game
Little boy blue.
at home.
Next game is
needed the
me.
money.
I'm going to take the Indianapolis Colts plus 2.5. It's not the best line on here, but I'm going to take that. Andrew Luck's starting to play like an MVP season. The defense actually played a little better last week. I just think they're going to start rolling now. I can't see Houston winning that division. I know Tennessee's not going to win the division, and I know Jacksonville's not going to win that division. So I'm thinking the Colts are going to take this chance to pull ahead of everybody. And I like the Colts plus 2.5.
I like that
And
pick.
that's your picks against the week, guys. Good luck.
And now, the Spatula Pick of the Week.
Our spatula pick of the week.
Now it's that time for the Spatula Pick of the Week. This is where we go against the most public play of the week, and we see how it does for fun. Last week's pick, the Pittsburgh Steelers got buried. Landry Jones is a pig sandwich. Would you agree with that? Pig sandwich?
Oh.
Would you agree with that? Pig sandwich?
Terrible. It could have been a lot different if that one
They got to
pick
get
wasn't
Big Ben
intercepted.
back. But anyway, this week's Spatula Pick of the Week is...
Come on, my guy. Bear down, Chicago Bears.
And now it's that time for the Fantasy Football Minute. We go over a sleeper and bust, and we give out a pick a week. Last week we did pretty good. Josh, who do we have?
He did terrible.
Who do you have?
He had Tom Brady.
Oh, I forgot you went against Tom.
I went against Tom Brady.
He didn't do that great, though. It actually wasn't a bad pick, Shane. This week's sleeper is... Who's your sleeper this week, Ricky?
Well, I don't know anything about fantasy football. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. Can you make money at it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
All right, he's out. Who's your fantasy football sleeper this week?
Sleeper is going to be Kirk Cousins with the Washington Redskins.
Okay, in the London game. You think
Yep.
it's going to be a high scorer then?
I like, yeah.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. So what are you predicting from? Can we get like a touchdown yard ratio?
I'm going to say he's going to get about 323 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 2 sacks, 1 interception possible.
Very ambitious. I don't know if it's going to be that good, but I think he's going to have a decent game. My sleeper pick of the week is going to be Brandon Marshall and the New York Jets. The whole world is against the guy. He hasn't been good. They're finally playing a team where their schedule just got a lot softer. They're playing a team, Cleveland, that's atrocious against the pass. Just an atrocious team. I'm predicted for Brandon Marshall at least 100 yards and a touchdown with at least 6 or 7 catches. Probably be better than that.
You think that's a sleeper against Cleveland?
I do, because he's ranked like 9th in the league.
Oh.
Okay, and no one talks about him. People don't want him. I try to trade him. All right. Next, you might be right. And maybe it's not a big sleeper,
see.
but I'm pulling your fucking card out that you always use.
I know about Fantasy Thailand.
Hey, listen, don't get fresh on the show. All right.
It's a family show.
Next, we are gonna do Bust of the Week. Who's your Bust of the Week?
Right? Bust of the Week's Matt Ryan.
Well, I thought you were doing Melvin Gordon.
I switched it up because that was your play.
All right, good. Who are you doing?
I'm going with Matt Ryan. He's going to bust.
Matt Ryan's gonna bust against the Green Bay Packers.
223 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions.
I don't know about that one. My bust of the week is going to be Melvin Gordon playing against Denver this week. I think if San Diego's going to do any scoring, it's going to be through the air. I don't think that guy's going to run for anything. He's been scoring some touchdowns with limited yardage, but this week I think he's going to get shut out. So if you have Melvin Gordon, be careful. You might want to play somebody else. And that's your Fantasy Football Minute. Good luck with that.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And like us on Facebook.
And please share our page.
As always, for Shane and Mr. Jai-Alai Ricky, this is Vinny saying thanks for coming to week 8.
Hasta lasagna, don't get any on you.
And goodbye. Thank you.
Thanks for coming!